Oh god, I'm losing my mind at this thing.
Whee!
Like I said,
How's the inside of your office looking?
Huh?
How's the inside of your office looking?
Waiting expectantly for a new desk, which I keep lying to myself that's saying it's going to reduce the mess when it comes in. But no, what's going to happen is for a uncomfortable period of time, I'm going to have 3 desks in one room as well as a sofa.
Have 3 desks? Join me.
Because I have 2, I'm removing one, but while I'm in the process of removing that one, it's still going to exist, and that's gonna suck.
That's so many desks.
I know, and I'll get rid of one of them.
My Advent Guard coronavirus like quarantine move was to take the doors off my closet.
To what end did that accomplish?
Now it's just all open, so I can use all those shelves. I had a 3 sliding doors closet, kind of closet.
Okay.
And they're like incredibly inopportune and inconvenient.
Right.
But the entire closet's full of shelves. Like there's these nice white shelves everywhere inside of it, and only the top right corner is used to store clothes. So now it's just more open shelves in my room that I can use for stuff. But also my clothes are out on the left, and that's it. Like this is way better than having doors, because the doors were a pain in the ass to use.
Right now in my, my little, where'd you go, Enigmatic Spire?
Yeah.
Did you go to the Enigmatic Spire?
I guess we still had more we were trying to do in the previous zone, weren't we? It's just we froze in the middle of doing it.
Would you want to go back to the previous zone?
I'm trying to think of whether or not I could even remember where that was. I was like climbing something.
I couldn't tell you where we were.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to go back to.
Fuck it. Itching fields. I think that we had just gotten... Okay, yeah, it seems like a good enough place to go to. Yeah, right now my office situation is 3 chairs, 2 of which I'll be throwing away. 1 chair, which I'm currently using. 1 desk, which I'll be attempting to dispose of. Many boxes of shit that I've gone through with the intent of I will throw this away in a little while. But until the desk gets here, well, yes, because until the desk gets here, I'm gonna do it all in one big batch. But until then, I have to suffer. This is where bees live. Yeah. I don't know if I've mentioned this.
I just instantly found where I left off.
Okay, yeah, this area's cool. I like this area a lot. If you go up to the top, there's like a... Gosh, what is up there?
Oh, you've already been up top?
Yeah, but I didn't explore all of it. There's a lot up there.
This is what I was poking at when we ran out of game worky last session.
Yeah.
All out of game worky. Fresh out. Let me know if you find some. Oh god, that broke.
Wrong person right now. Ew, that honey's angry.
That honey's angry.
That's spicy honey.
I'm all out of... Oh, no, I have more. When did I get more? Anyway.
Yeah. So, I think I might have mentioned this, but it's worth saying again, just in case I haven't. I've pretty well adjusted to the, the coronavirus. 9 days out of 10. However, 1 out of every, 10 days, I wake up and I'm just like, no, fuck everything. And today was one of those days, which is a problem because I had another day like that recently. So it used to be like every 9 out of 10 days, and now it's becoming like 7 out of 9 days. And it's like, that's not good. That ratio is getting worse.
There's an element of like, I don't know, it's like it was already, my job was already here anyway, so on that level it's like, okay, fine, I'm fine. But then on the other level it's like, I don't know, I can't go out and do anything fun or just like go pick up food ever. And also the act of shopping or really doing anything just comes with a fear attached to it. and I'm super done with that part.
Yeah.
Very done with the being afraid of the outside world part.
Now, my problem is that, like, I'm pretty fine, but literally, like, 90% of other people I know are just terrified every single day. And I'm like in the splash zone of their anxiety. And I just can't deal with it some days. Just, jeez.
There was we were fully prepped to be like hunker down at one point where we I think we bought like hundreds of dollars of groceries collectively in the house and like built a new shelving area to just to put it all in, because we were like stocking up for potentially actually having like a real problem for a while.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just nothing happened.
Yeah, I have a bunch of like oops.
What?
Well, I hope there was nothing over here I wanted to live to see.
I am confused. I just kind of reached this dead end up here, and I'm like, where do I go? What is up here?
Done. Oh, I've
nothing else to do
back
here.
To the javelin. Anyway,
you went back to the javelin.
The thing that I really can't stand about like the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Gosh, I'm stealing that joke. It's too funny though. The thing that I really can't stand is that like
I now can't tell if it's a Game Grumps joke or if more people are, or if it has a wider origin that they were obscuring, or
I don't really know anymore.
Or if it's or if everyone's referencing the Game Grumps now. I don't know. I watched a Super Bunny Hop video today that had that joke in it.
I think it's just become part of the popular lexicon because it's so damn funny, but I think it's still, in some sense, a Game Grumps reference. I don't really know. But the point is, like, I can't deal with the number of conspiracy theories that are coming out now. Like, I know I've complained about it a little bit, but I need to complain about it again because the problem has gotten like 70 times worse than it was the last time I complained about it.
Yeah.
So, good Lord. I mean, I remember when this thing started and like, there were a couple of people in my life that were already kind of like into that sort of junk, who were telling me, they were sharing like YouTube videos with me of like, here's how the National Guard is gonna come along and kill all of us. And I was like, that's cool. I would respond to this, but I've become desensitized and completely numb to like this aspect of you and my life and how it like fits together, unfortunately. But then, like, people that didn't used to be like that became like that, and I was like, oh, fuck me.
You're just like holding the gun and crying as they turn into a zombie, and you're like, not you too.
I'd feel like more upset about it if I still had the capacity to feel upset about anything.
Oh, cool. Thanks for tuning in. Stream ended 65 seconds ago. That's weird. I guess this is just everything's broken kind of day. I can't tab out to fix it, if it even is broken, which I can't tell for sure, because that'll break the session. So fuck it. Fuck the stream. Fuck it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Everything's breaking today. I have no idea where to go to actually do anything new in this zone. Maybe we should just go to the new one.
We can. I'm in the middle of doing something cool though.
What are you doing?
I went on top of a bunch of mushies, and then I found like a fun little grapple seed challenge. But you need a bunch of grapple seed to do it, so I'm using all my grapple seed. And there's a fucking bomb at the top. Great. Do I have any bomb blowy uppers?
The bomb blowies.
I don't have any bomb blowies. Keith, how do I get a bomb blowy?
How do you just have bombs in general?
Huh?
I don't...
Yeah, no. Yeah, like I don't have any bomb CDs. I see you. Do you have the ability to explodey? Yeah, grapple, and then grapple, and then grapple.
I think I only have blight bombs.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't have bombs. You have to find like one of those dangly beehive-y looking things, and like it refills your ammo.
Oh, there's one right in front of this cave.
Yeah, they often put one there to help you out.
It didn't refill my ammo.
Well,
that one didn't work.
Well, I guess you can go fuck yourself.
I can do more than that.
I can do anything, you can do better.
I can go fuck myself better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Go fuck yourself. So we got little bombadoo plants, but I can't. These are just they're the wrong kind.
Fascinating.
Oh, what the hell? You got a rare trading card.
Oh, those are the Capainas. Do we have to stab them?
Oh, where are they?
They're the teleporting dog things that were fighting me outside that area before. They're down there.
Oh, okay. Apparently they have dicks on their tails.
Yeah, apparently we're... Oh, is that what it said?
Yeah, so those... Oh my god.
We have to stab the annoying teleporting boys.
Those weak points are actually their genitals.
We're shooting,
my god,
we're shooting them
in the dick.
We're shooting them in the dick. Well, now I gotta stab them in the dick, so...
Sounds good.
Get that sticky shit on the ground.
Where?
We just gotta stick... No, you put the sticky shit on the ground so we can use things on them.
Or you distract them and I give them a little dick poke.
Stabby.
Looks like you already did it.
Yep.
Fuck your genitals. I mean, that is what you're supposed to do with them, right?
Generally speaking, yes. That's technically all we need to do. I think I already got the stab. I think I already got my stab on, so I think we're good to go.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to refight the same guys again.
Yeah, I mean, we already... you never know. Maybe we need to shoot this person's genitals. It's fine. We should just make sure that we take care of business before we leave.
He's so aggro. I still don't get any bombs.
I only shot one of his testicles. Hang on. Let's try to clean up, do a thorough job here. Okay, anyway, I'm leaving.
To shoot the goo.
Ew.
Ew, goo. We need to find any bombs. If we can find a bomb plant, you can usually grab the bombs from the plant, and that's like good enough.
Yeah,
to add to your inventory.
Bomb plants.
I have no idea.
Nearby.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated because usually the weird, usually the hanging sack things just refill your ammo, but maybe that's only certain types of ammo.
I guess so. Yeah, this one didn't really refill anything that I cared about.
Yeah.
And I don't know if in this area we've even seen any bomb plants anywhere
looks
near
like
here.
Looks like a bunch of purple stuff on the ground. Maybe those have always been just binding bile. I'm not sure.
I don't know. What? And I don't want to leave this zone because I'm afraid it'll like undo all my grapple seed progress. You know?
It might.
So turns out I'm just screwed. To be honest, I actually have very, very little understanding of how the ammo mechanic works in this game.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not really clear.
Yeah, I just happen to have like a bunch of seeds in my inventory, and I'm
a lot of the time, it just kind of works out.
Yeah,
I think I found a bomb pod.
From?
Let's see. Grab. There we go.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, there's generally around here.
Okay, cool.
As far as I can tell, you find the plant that contains that thing, because at first you have to use them from the environment each time,
right?
In order to use that mechanic,
and then you can just keep them.
Yeah, once you have the upgrade, you can store them. So then you walk up to the source plant and press E on it to get more. Right. And I think that the dangly thing that I would associate with refilling ammo might have only been refilling our binding bile, which is the sticky shit.
Gotcha. Owie.
So when you want more fart bombs or bomb bombs or grapples and stuff like that, I think you need to go find the plant that gives it to you. Although I don't know if grapples have a plant, so maybe those also come from the sack.
I feel like grapples come from the sack.
Yeah, I feel like the sack provides multiple plants, because it probably explains why.
None of which are bomb.
Yeah, I think that might be why I thought they were giving me everything.
Yeah, makes sense.
I feel like it was refilling more than one thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of full grapple seed.
Yeah, there's a lot of problem situations where they give you one of these guys at the end, like this one. Ow. This one had a hive waiting for us, which made us think, you would think was here to help us do the thing, but then it wasn't, because screw it. Anyway, we've done 60% of those now. And all it
Cool,
cost me was a lot of my health.
And I there's a lot of, it seems like there's a lot of fun stuff up on top of the mushy. I think I see another area up over here.
On top of the mushy?
All covered in cheese.
There's definitely a chest on top of the ruins there. There's like a staircase of ruins and like off in that direction. Yeah. I feel like you already ran past it or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell where you are.
Oh, I ran across a bunch
All I
of
have
mush.
is directional feedback. Well, I just popped that zit. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
I mean, gross.
Turned into an enemy. Hey, stop it. How do I get up there? Yeah, it seems to be no mistake that the ruins are staircase shaped around here.
Yeah. But how do you get up there? I also found like a little... I found a panel that's got like a red cross icon on it, which seems incredibly suspicious.
Why can't I get up here? Pretty sure I'm clearing this platform, it's just not letting me on. That's annoying.
I'm gonna come to you because it seems like you're doing something cool.
I'm just trying to climb the ruins, but they're covered in... Ah, Jesus. I don't think you're supposed to climb the ruins. That's confusing. They're covered in invisible walls that stop you from landing on what look like ledges. But there's clearly a chest up there on top of that piece of ruins, which is why I would think you could climb up there. So, like, which part of this can I interact with?
I think I see it here.
It's like over here. If you look over here, you can only get to the second step, then there's an invisible wall stopping you, and then that pocket over here has an invisible wall blocking you from getting into it. So I'm like, what?
Here,
where do you want me to go?
Let's come around this way.
And there's a grapple point up there, but I don't think I can get into F range with it.
So we have a...
Oh, wait.
We have like a little yellow ball thingy to shoot. There's a couple of them, maybe around here.
Uh-oh.
Bye.
Ow. I tried to bounce into range of the grapple. Yeah, I shot one yellowy spot thing.
There was another just dangling off the edge. Okay, it looks like the yellow danglies are just meant to
I just shot another one.
Yeah, I think that just unlocked an alien alloy at the top of that thing for us.
We still need to get access to being up there.
Yeah, so I think if we go this way, do you see across the way there's a little, like, thing over there? I think we can make it.
But how are you gonna get back to the platform we were trying to climb in the first place?
I'm not sure, but it looks like there might be something over here anyway. Yep. I found a hole.
Wow. Did you stick something in it?
Horse. What the hell is he supposed to do with a hole?
Oh, all those mushrooms were fake. Good to know. Just jumped on all those mushrooms that are sticking. There's a bunch of mushrooms sticking out of the wall that you would think you could climb because they look like a ladder. They all have no hitbox.
Have you found a Cthulhu obelisk in this game yet? Because I found one. And
a significant number of our upgrades came from them.
This is true, but this one is like making a weird little musical noise, and it's glowing like a weird cyan color. Down here, yeah.
You never gathered the resources.
I gathered the silicon, not the aluminium.
Oh, yeah, you scan these.
What the? Oh, you scan them. Okay.
Yeah, these are the video signal tablets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the first one I've seen then.
That's the third one now. So those are collectively probably building something when we find them all, which we won't.
Yeah.
Judging by the fact that we're this late in the game when we found 3 of them, we probably missed a lot of them. But that's what secrets are.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I always see those comments and I get a little annoyed when I'm like, I can't believe you missed that secret. And it's like, that's why they're called a secret.
That's why they're secrets.
That's why they're called secrets, sir. They're very missable. You're supposed to miss them, actually. It's supposed to be unusual for you to find them, unless you're Doom 2016, the dumb game.
Yeah, even in Doom Eternal, it's like every secret feels like it's just kind of...
Yeah.
All you have to do is turn left at the hallway instead of right, and then guess who's in Secret Town?
Yeah, Doom 2016 is a fine game, of course, but it has this really silly thing where every map has an X number of secrets which are tracked numerically, so you know how many you've missed so far, and then before long you get upgrades that just tell you where they are, and you just have to figure out how to get to it. And so the big secret isn't finding the secret, but figuring out, how do I get to that part of the map? What's going on?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not what a secret is, Doom. Okay, I'm in trouble.
What did you do?
I
promise I won't get mad as long
this
as you tell me.
game isn't ready for us. I'm having a bad episode so far of just trying to explore this map. There we go. They gave us a multi-jump and the ability to hover and get around a bit, and a lot of this map is not designed for you to actually try to explore it.
Yeah, I've definitely picked up on that.
Like, I tried, remember that cliff we were on? We got to the top, we're like, I guess we're done. I jumped over to the left, trying to see if we could get on those rocks, and there was an invisible wall, so you just fell to your death, because there was an invisible wall stopping you. And I'm trying to climb up to that, I'm trying to climb up to that chest, and it's surrounded by invisible walls, and just now I jumped behind a rock that I wasn't supposed to jump behind, and behind it was an invisible wall leading to, like, a downward V where your character falls forever. Because he like can't quite hit the ground with his feet, but like between the rocks and the invisible wall, you never can hit the ground to like platform right.
Right.
So I spent the last few minutes trying to jump out of a weird crevice I wasn't supposed to go into. Whoops.
Well, I guess my guess is that we're maybe supposed to get a third jump upgrade to be able to get to some of these things around here.
Maybe. Our jump doesn't make us go very high to begin with.
No.
Because it's mostly a horizontal trick.
True. I don't know. Let's say we go to the other zone at this point. I feel like we're not getting anywhere here.
Yeah, I don't see how I'm ever gonna get to that grapple point. It's frustrating. It's right there. It's not a secret. I can see it. But how?
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the Enigmatic Spire.
It's weird. It's saying that there's the teleporter. It's saying that people are watching.
Oh, maybe they are.
Maybe the stream is working, but it says that it stopped working, and there hasn't been a single message since the previous false alarm stream earlier today. So I think it's just broken. But maybe they're getting a stream that's working. I can't tell.
Do you want me to just hop onto YouTube, YouTube real quick?
Don't you dare tab out of this game.
I'm holding on the Alt key.
The catastrophe, the consequences could be catastrophic. Every time we tab in this game, we're punished. It's just not worth it.
I remembered that we have a power key.
Oh my god, look at these nightmare people.
Big mouth, little brain.
I remember that we have a power key.
Big eyes, big teeth, big dreams. What power?
If you hold down Alt, you do a super high jump. God damn it.
Yeah, that would have done it.
That would have done it. Do we go back?
I guess so.
All right. Back we go.
I'm slowly dying of damage.
I'm slowly dying of boredom. Ow.
I
I deserved that. Ow. No. I was gonna shoot you, but then I couldn't because I was alt-tabbed.
I need some orange plants to slap so I can live longer.
Playing a dangerous game, alt-tabbing with this one. That's how you know you're hardcore, when you're not afraid to alt-tab while playing Journey to the Savage Planet.
Does that mean you're hardcore?
Yes. It means that you like to play with fire. It means
And
you like to play with
lose.
matches. And Katy Perry is just gonna come at you like a dark horse.
It means you like to touch stoves that have been previously confirmed to be hot. I know this was bad before, but what if it's not this time? Let's find out.
That's not being bad, that's being an idiot.
Ow. Ow, hardcore. Ow. You're hardcore, man.
Guess I'm never gonna find out how to get up there on account of the fact that I just died.
Oh. You're
I got tongued
hardcore,
to death,
man.
dude.
You burned your fingerprints clean off, bro.
Yeah, that way the police can't find me. They'll never look for the person with no fingerprints.
God, that's a plot point that just came up in a game I played.
What, somebody like burned off all their fingerprints?
Yeah. I want to save you, but I don't know the fast way to get up there. I'm still trying to figure out.
You really don't need to worry about it.
I'm still trying to find the way up on top of these mushrooms. How did I do this last time?
Yeah, I remember one time when I was a kid, I think I took a field trip to the police station or something, which, don't get me wrong, I understand how really, really funny that sentence sounds, where it's like it almost sounds like a euphemism for me actually just getting arrested. But no, I think that we did a field trip to like the police station or the fire services or something like that. And while I was there, so we got our fingerprints taken. And at the time I was like, wow, this is cool. And now as an adult, I'm thinking to myself, like, I wonder if they just kept those. And
Probably.
like, they tricked me and now they have my fingerprints on file.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume yes. Anyway, the point of the story is that I bet we can't. I bet it's still not high enough. There's
That
a
America's constantly kind of creepy.
yeah. I'm okay with that though, as I'm kind of creepy too.
No. Oh, fuck. We might still be fucked. No,
So
I
apparently
talked about that. I don't remember if it was during an episode or what, but I talked about that with, I think, Stephanie recently about, like, there's in the same conversation of, like, discussing, like, the Pledge of Allegiance and other weird elements of American childhood that you don't question at the time, and then you're like, huh. The what weird is the... What is this number 7 that just popped up here? Did you make this?
Did I make what?
There's a hologram of a thing that just says number 7 on it.
Yeah, you're looking at my art project.
What the fuck is this?
I have no fucking clue
Can
what
you
that
see
is.
this?
I can see it. It popped up and I decided to run away from it.
There's just a hologram of a weird pillar that says number 7 on it.
I think that maybe that's marking the number of times I've died.
Is this a glitch? Oh, is it a gravestone?
I think it's a
Oh,
gravestone.
I've never seen those a single time in this game. Weird.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed
Wait,
that you made it
hold
up
on.
there. How did you do that? Oh, what? Wait, it worked.
I didn't notice this, but that little grapple hook thingy, that little plant, it like gets an oh fuck. Ah, quit pushing me off. It gets an erection
I'm
whenever you're
stuck.
ready to grapple it.
I'm falling forever, so I can't move.
Oh, here, let me help. Okay. I'm trying to help you. Stop resisting my help.
Oop!
Oh, bye.
I just threw a bounce thing down. There's some fucky collisions in this game.
Look, I'm gonna edge the grapple
Oh, this is a
plant.
good example of a fucky collision. Did you just see that?
The rushing water thing is super weird.
Like over here, I'm walking up a nothing.
Oh yeah, what do you know? That's cool.
Oh, now I'm
I wonder
stuck.
if it's symmetric.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm stuck again. Oh, there we
Stop
go.
fucking around with the fucking collision and just watch me give this plant to... Watch me tease this plant.
Yeah, this whole area has an invisible wall in it too. They put a secret up here, but most of the ways that you try to get up here have glitchy physics. And also the place the secret is has glitchy physics. There's so many invisible walls.
Please, Daddy, grapple me.
Grapple me, Daddy.
I've been so naughty. Please grapple me. Please grapple me. Oh. I grappled it.
As Squidward? And I guess that was the one secret up here.
Well,
the rest of this area definitely feels like I'm not supposed to be here.
I like it though. I wanna see how far we can go.
That's it. You did it. The end.
No, but hang on. I have an idea. Oh.
Alt's a really awkward thing to map that to, isn't it?
Yeah, I hate that.
Why isn't it control? Is control used for anything? Alt's a button you
No.
don't press, unless you're playing like an MMO or something.
Yeah, I can't think of the last time I've ever used the Alt key.
It's a super
hotkey.
awkward, forgotten key for shooters. Because it's like, you have to contort your hand to use it. I have to basically stop playing to reach for the Alt key.
For me, it's fine, because my hands are pretty flexible. But, like... I could definitely see how, like, having to tuck your thumb, like, under your palm like that is really weird. One thing about taking piano lessons is that...
Oh yeah, because you're a musician.
Enough, yeah,
Flexible,
enough, like,
supple hands.
I have very nubile, flexible...
Nubile hands. We should probably leave.
Yeah, I'm going to the Enigmatic Spire.
Yeah. There's more...
I have hands that, like... You look at and you're like, oh, what's it doing? What's it doing over there? It's like I can see some fingers, but then we have some mystery. I don't know what the fuck you're saying right now.
There's some fingers and some mystery. That's how Bird describes his own hands. What the fuck?
It's like you look at if you look at a normie hand, it's like what? You got thumb, forefinger, you got a palm. But if you got a bird hand, then it's like, ooh, you never know what's gonna happen. Anyway,
what are these things?
They're probably puffer birds, but like eyeball puffer birds.
They're nightmares.
Well,
they must
scan
die.
them. They probably love you.
Yeah, one way or another, we know we have to come back to that place later because it's full of those like stomp mechanics that we don't have access to.
That was pointless.
What
the hell's the point of this rail?
Fun.
It is
Are you saying
fun.
fun is pointless, Bird?
I mean, if you look at the way I live my life, then kind of. This is cool. Now we do. I think that this is legitimately the zone where you're supposed to be using the alt jump.
Yeah, I think that's what it means whenever that alien pops up. It's like, yo, jump here.
Oh,
and we're like,
that
but
would
how?
Make a lot of sense because I forgot that mechanic and had to cheese it every time.
Yeah, it's there's no on-screen reference to its existence, and again, it's otherwise explaining its controls.
Mm-hmm.
Like it constantly tells us to press Tab and Z. What does Z do again?
Yeah. It's like a scan, but a different scan.
Oh, I think Z just makes your top of the screen things show up on your screen.
Oh.
It turns all your compass things into waypoints for a moment.
Yeah. Oh, and now I see where all the slime oozies are. When I press Z,
oozies.
It pops up and they're like little red and they vibrate. No! They jiggle styles.
Goodbye, me. Goodbye. Fare thee well.
Anyway, going back to finish off that story about visiting the police station, I remember at the time there was a kid who asked the police officers, like, when we were getting our fingers printed, they were like, what if I just like got rid of my fingerprints?
Printed.
Yeah, they were like, what if I got my my fingerprints removed? Would I then be able to commit any crime? And the police officer was just like, no, we'd look for the kid who didn't have any fingerprints instead of all the kids who do. And I was like, haha. And then I was like, wait a minute. Why was that kid asking a police officer how to get away with crime?
Because he's a kid.
That kid was a dumb.
No, he's a kid with swag.
Oh, that's
edgy
a good point.
Swag.
The best kind of swag. I'm here to make people cringe and swag my day away, and I'm all out of swag.
Pave paradise and swaggle my day away.
How do you butt stomp again?
We don't have it.
You don't?
That's why I just said that zone we just left is we're gonna have to go back to because it's full of places that require the stomp, so we have to wait till we get it.
Oh, because I just found a stop, and I was like, I want to stop, but now I can't stop, so I'm gonna have to wait until we get the thing to do the stop.
Yes, correct.
Oh, by the way, I didn't say that Final Fantasy VII Remake was the best game ever made. I said it was my favorite game. That's a very, very different statement.
Oh.
Okay. Just wanted to throw that out there with no context.
Whee! That distinction is not particularly important.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially compared to me playing the first 2 hours, being like, why doesn't anyone feel like a person? Everyone talks like a fucking weirdo.
Did you already play it?
Yes, so that was a whole mess. Did the whole poll and back and forth, like, okay, we're all gonna move on. We're not doing Final Fantasy, got it. Then a Patreon person was like, hey, I bought you a copy of Final Fantasy VII. Do a let's try of it. I'm like, we just laid this I did a 2-hour let's try of it.
The point is, you weren't happy, and now people are going to be even more unhappy that you weren't unhappy.
Yeah, no, it's the whole spectrum is there, where there's all the comments. They're like, see, this is what we wanted. Just do the whole game. This is what we want you to have. We want this playthrough. Then there's a bunch of comments like, you just wanted to hate it. Obviously, I'm glad this playthrough's dead and stuff like that. It's the whole fucking spectrum. It's just like, God, it's just so much. It can be exhausting to play any game that has like a discourse around it because it's so popular and discussed that it's like you're joining a conversation 12 stages late into the process and everybody has preconceived notions and they're all like have their arguments said about why they're going to be like after you if you don't agree with them or whatever. And I'm just like,
you should just do a let's try of all those where it's like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Doki Doki Literature Club, Baldi's Basics, Five Nights at Freddy's.
I've already done a let's try.
Basics?
I've done a let's try of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 4.
Oh. There was a 4?
Yeah, there's more than a 4. The 4 was a while ago. FNAF 4 was my first ever let's try when I launched that like category.
Oh, neat. Did you know that the person who made that Globgo Gabgalab meme also made Five Nights at Freddy's?
That's a meme? I thought you were just saying noises a lot.
Oh.
I thought you were just amusing yourself in a vacuum.
You just said you had... I thought you said you had both swag and cringe.
Those are not related. It's the lightning thing!
Yeah, I saw the lightning thing earlier. I don't know what it does.
When we get the power to carry it around in our inventory, we'll be able to use this to break those closing doors.
These looks.
Remember the doors that close
there
when
are
you?
So many things in this game that look scrotal, but like this is really taking the cake.
Like remember all those doors that close when you approach them, and there's a sensor on top of them they have to short out.
Oh.
So once we have the upgrade tied to this, we'll have those. Because we'll just be able to carry them around.
I thought I picked them up. Oh, because I didn't add them in my inventory. Right.
There's you can't add them to your inventory. We don't have the upgrade.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the sack. They
just like shock you. You have to like know where. You have to quickly know where to take it and throw it there really quickly, or it attacks you.
It's over here, I think. But like, I can't get over here quick enough.
Oh yeah, that definitely slams my face, like a dick. I mean, like, in a dickish way, not that there's a dick slamming my face.
I mean, it would be so awful if that were to happen, huh?
How do I get that there?
Just terrible.
Is there another electric plant, like, over here?
Who would ever want that?
Or is there, like, a grinding rail that gets you around faster? Can you use one of those? Hello.
Hi. I ran around the other side. I didn't find anything.
Yeah, it's really worrying. I'm like, maybe if I go this way, I'll find something. And I see you coming at me from the other direction. Like, oh, I guess not. I guess we fecked.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see a rail around here.
There's no way. We don't have the... Maybe you're supposed to already have the upgrade from here. Or by the time you get here, and this is just a way to recharge it, right? Because it seems like they intentionally put it
Shock
too far away
fruit
for you to-
stabilizer. Locate and extract the required sample. So that's now. I don't know if it marks for you, but that's what I've said is my objective. So I guess I'll go that
Okay.
way. I'm gonna
Which way's
follow
that
that
way?
one. Just mark it.
How?
The quest is a quest. Mark the electric quest.
Got it.
And then-
Static planet.
and then you'll
locate
have a
and extract
waypoint.
the required sample.
In this massive, infinite void of environments, I'm gonna fall to my death. Whee!
It's okay. That one lady will be like, it's fine. Who's a good little boy?
Who got rematerialized? Your life is a lie. Hee. Whoa.
I think you're going the wrong way. I was in this area earlier and it doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah, I just walked into this weird building and I'm like, this is a
Yeah,
visual.
this is broken. I think
Yeah.
because we need the butt stomp to stomp that
yeah.
to do stuff.
It's got one of those spots.
I feel like this entire zone is supposed to be where you put like all of your powers to use, and it's like the culmination of all of your efforts. The problem
is the
is
final
I don't know how to
zone.
use my powers.
We don't have them all yet. So,
Yeah.
because it also has some of it. It also has some abilities itself. Oh fuck! I think we have to cross way over there.
Yeah. There's a little like dangly bit we need to swing across on.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not in tune with memes. I constantly I'm like, yep, don't know that one. Although I feel like I still know more about them than like everybody in my household. It's always a matter of perspective. How far gone you are as the internet so saps your being. Can I not make it across this gap? Do I have to go like somewhere else to get around?
No, you come over here and then you slump off this dangly bit.
This map is strangely hard to navigate. I landed here. Yay. Screw you all. I'm going home.
Okay, well,
That is
since you
a
don't know
modern
memes very
meme
well,
from now.
Since you
Have you
don't know
heard my
memes
hot
very
new
well-
meme? I'm going home. Ha ha ha. Ha
Okay.
ha.
Well, since you don't know memes very well, that does incentivize me to like pretend every meme that I say
Pretend
is
you
like
invent
an
them.
original one. Yeah.
Do we ever get the kill that blow them all up with one thing? That fucking thing.
Oh my god, I hate these like weird little eyeball things. The maroon, big eyes, big teeth, big dreams.
Yep.
I don't like them.
Yep. Well, then shoot them, and then they'll be good. They'll go away.
Well, I don't want to
Like
kill
all
them.
of your
I just
problems,
dislike
am
them.
I right?
I don't want to kill them.
Oh my
I just
goodness.
dislike them. It's very different.
Looks kind of like a dung beetle, except electrified. Don't get too close.
Sticks and stones won't break his bones, but stomping may well hurt him. He's like a floating electrical stag beetle with several eyes.
I'm on my way.
Weirdly gross.
Oh, you didn't get this. You didn't even get the teleporter.
I don't know if I
It's
even
right here.
went that way. Oh hi. Well, I just
3
arrived.
feet next to you.
I just arrived here.
You just came here, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was looking at the weird beetles.
Can you ride on top of them?
They're electrical, so I don't recommend that.
Ow, ow.
Yep, there it goes.
Well, you can for a second. After that, they kind of, they're not super cool with
They
it.
get tired of you.
Yeah, their patience for me is even lower than my patience for me.
Whoa. Has that been the worst part of quarantine? Dealing
What,
with
having to
your
spend
shit all the
with
time?
Myself. Oh, dude, don't get me started. The problem that I've discovered with the quarantine
Whoa.
is that
This is where Schnozo's
I'm
come
using a
from.
lot more things than I normally do, if that makes a lot of sense. So, like, stuff is just, like, way messier than usual because I'm just using things around my apartment a lot more.
Like cooking and shit?
Right, yeah. And so, like, I thought that I would have more time to clean, and I do, but the problem is I have way more shit to clean up all the time. And so it's like this really weird counterintuitive thing. And
You're creating
some days I'm
mess
just
more
thinking
than
to
ever
myself,
before.
I know, it's just like that.
I have days where I cook all on the skillet, like all 3 of my meals, which means I spend so much time just scrubbing pans, and it's the worst.
Yeah, I definitely get that. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I can smash you into the meat nommer thing. Yep, there it goes.
You got it?
I got one of it.
I just left it because I was waiting. I accidentally killed all the puffer birds and then saw the meat guy, and I'm like, alright, I'll get back to you when they respawn.
Yeah, it's just contain one of the yellow balls. I shot it, and, you know, all we're doing for all this is just getting an alien alloy, which you just got, so...
Yep. I thought you were doing the meat thing.
We still haven't gotten the...
Oh, behind the meat thing was just an orange thing?
Yeah, no, not an orange thing, just a yellow
yeah, like the...
thing to shoot.
Oh, there's a stomp thing behind here too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I see a rail though that will take us to another zone, which you're walking directly towards. Oh.
It's brought to you by Narrations by Bird. Ooh, that looks like a pretty how dare you be an infected bird creature?
They're gonna do that, by the way.
It's very rude. Don't you understand that this...
What the hell? What did you just do?
I threw the wrong... I meant
you threw the wrong
bell.
thing,
Yeah.
you infantile bomber man.
Why won't it work? Don't you understand? Don't you understand that you being infected isn't like polite for the current times? That's very tone deaf of you to be an infected bird. If that is what you
seriously, that is such a...
Yeah, it says infected puffer bird, but I can't stick it. We don't have the... I don't think we have the sample for it yet. Why won't it work? Why won't it work?
This game didn't age well, right? What with depicting something being infected?
Oh, we did already get it, apparently. So all we need is a jelly waft, and we'll have the next science.
Yeah. And those are all over the freaking place.
Shoot it and it can shock nearby enemies. Oh, is that just the normal jellies? Why didn't we just get one then?
Yeah, the little flying jellyfishals.
Oh. Why didn't we just get one already then? That's weird.
Because it's a lot harder than you would expect to get. Whoa, fuck. To get one.
I'm getting constant comments on my pathologic playthroughs now. Like, who's watching this in 2020 during the virus? Just the same comment over and over again across hundreds of videos.
I think you can climb.
I've heard some really weird takes.
I know
on what? Just in general, or
I think
what?
it's one thing to be it's one thing with that game to be like, oh, it's weird like playing this or watching this during the virus and stuff, because it's like a quarantine, and was about a quarantine and everything. It was weird when people kept saying that about Resident Evil 3.
Yeah, that's
like, wow, yeah, zombie apocalypse is such a recognizably quarantine-y thing. It's like, what?
I mean,
who even thinks of like zombie apocalypses as being like a plague outbreak?
Dude, have you seen anybody wearing a mask? Just look at them and tell me that that's not a zombie.
More like a sheep, am I right?
I didn't realize that I invited Facebook into this Let's Play. So I see a hang down
I ran out of gloves and masks, and I'm afraid to do anything ever.
You know what you can do now though, is you can have some freedom.
Freedom? Have you considered having some fucking freedom? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Fuck, no. Yes. Ow. What the fuck?
What'd you do?
I think that you smacked into me while I was going up, which then caused... I have no idea.
I'm all out of grapply bits. I need more grapply bits.
I think you smacked into me, which caused me to gain a shit ton of velocity, like,
Do you like
upwards?
jump on me like a platform? Like this is Halo 2?
Basically, yeah, that's what happened. Okay, I'm gonna try. Come on, fuck, no.
Resources for days.
I'd feel bad about, like, not wearing a mask or whatever when I go out, but literally the only times I ever go anywhere and leave my apartment is to drive to somebody else's house. And I'm not just gonna, like, wear a mask, like, in their living room. That feels very strange to me. Like, if I were going to a grocery store or something, then maybe, but... I mean, not maybe, then yes. But, like, okay, wear your masks, people. Like, 100% behind that. But here's the circumstances in which I won't wear a mask. Number one, friend's living room.
I just haven't been to a friend.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a member of my family since the beginning of this. We have like family members that are like trying to disregard the whole thing, and we're not letting them visit. Like, I don't care about no Chinese plague, and it's like, well, you're still not invited.
Yeah, I definitely have family that are not. I have people in my life that have been just really frustrating to deal with in that regard.
Oh no, worst case scenario.
What? Did you get stuck on something?
I should have been falling to my death, but I landed on a rock. Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried that it's gonna. Okay, well, I'm good. I was worried that it was gonna spawn me on that rock now when I died. Which would be very bad. I may be reaching our objective. Wait, no, it's 300 meters. How the fuck? I thought I was going towards it. How did I end up in the wrong place? Whatever. I'm unlocking a teleporter.
It's like happiness. It's a butterfly. And when you look at butterflies, they're all tsundere about it.
I unlocked the Pillars of Zorgana, which apparently we missed one in between the one you unlocked earlier and this one, I guess.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
How?
I have no idea. It constantly feels like we're navigating this environment incorrectly.
Yeah, because we're like jumping and like slumping our way around this world, but
we somehow missed one.
How is it 300 meters that way? I'm just as confused as you are now. It's up there? What the fuck?
I think what they're doing is that instead of telling us where it ultimately is, they keep telling us the next platform to use to get to it. So we constantly feel like we're about to reach there, and then we're not there again and again.
So it is like a butterfly. It's all tsundere. Like every time you think you're about to touch it, it's like I didn't want you to get the power up. Idiot.
Don't go touching butterflies. You fuck them up.
Not unless you get their consent before you touch them.
Which they can't give because they're butterflies.
Looks dangerous. I usually tell you to touch it just for my own amusement.
Uh-oh.
Wait, that's another teleporter one platform away from the other teleporter? Wait, this is the last teleporter?
Uh-oh.
Why is the last teleporter the entire zone only one platform away from the one that was halfway through? What'd you do?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I don't believe you.
Oh, here come the bad times.
Oh, my under attack.
I took a red teleporter, and now I'm on a platform with a lot of puffer birds that are really pissed off at me.
I'm just fighting the snot monsters.
If you ever take a red teleporter, just get ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just get ready.
Yeah.
More angry stuff coming.
Are you ready for the red? Are you ready?
Like, I apparently found my way into a boss rush.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yes. Yep.
This dried weathered husk is dead like disco, baby. Don't tell that to Disco Elysium. The best game ever.
I played a little bit of Disco Elysium, and I was like, this game's really good. And then that was the end of my Disco Elysium experience, because I haven't touched it since then.
What? It's one of the upsides of monetizing your hobby and having an audience that you're like beholden to, is that whenever something becomes a let's play, suddenly you're like committed to it in a way that you normally wouldn't be, because you're just so busy with other things. Like one of the I definitely never beat as many games until it became like a social obligation. Yeah, until it became like a social obligation. Like I grew up constantly starting games and also having to sharing them with a sibling and all that, but also just like I would just kind of play games for X random amount of time and then just kind of stop. So like even a lot of my favorite games as a kid, like Jet Force Gemini, that are so memorable to me now, or like Silent Bomber and Mischief Makers, I've never beaten ever. I definitely
beat Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
I never beat Final Fantasy X.
You still haven't beaten Final Fantasy VII.
That's still true. But yeah, I've even stated that like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X are like my favorites in the Final Fantasy series, and I haven't beaten either one.
Yeah. Yeah, I also I say that about 10. Not that it's a high bar, because I don't like Final Fantasy very much. But the one I really liked was 10, but I've never beaten it. So I reached the Sin boss fight, and I lost, and it was like a half an hour long, and I think I did it 2 or 3 times or something, and I kept losing, and I'm like, I can't bring myself to do this anymore.
Oh, that has killed so many playthroughs.
Yeah,
like
it's the part of me that can't handle roguelikes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? It's like, what do you mean I start over?
It's like, yeah, if I'm playing a game and I ended up losing like an hour of progress due to losing or something like that, there is a reasonable chance I will never play that game again.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like with Dead Cells, I was like, wow, I was having fun with Dead Cells until I died once, and then to like start the entire game over, and I was like, what? I don't.
How the fuck do you shoot this guy's
To some
genitals?
extent, I'm just like, I don't get this genre and the appeal of it as a concept necessarily. It's weird.
What the fuck? I missed its genitals every single time.
This plant is generating a strong lightning field. Nothing can move through. The field will need to subside before
Got
we
it,
can extract
got
the
it.
sample. As always, proceed with caution. Or we can always reprint you. Crap. One got through. It's strengthened the electrical field.
Yeah, I don't like that about roguelikes either, to be honest. They're kind of fun. I don't know. I used to like them a lot more than I do now.
More electricity you'll have to deal with. You've got to defend the fruit if you want the electricity to subside.
This is a weird problem. I'm like,
where are you now?
I'm at the electricity objective, and I guess we have to like defend it against waves of incoming infected dudes, I guess. And like if like every time the infected dudes reach it, there's like a reduction of like shrine stability or something.
Oh, like you're doing Fort Condor.
Like there's a force field between me and the shrine, and I think it's counting up to 100%, and when it gets to 100% we get in, but every time these infected birds that are around here reach it, we get fucked, and it starts over.
I want to play along with that. Don't do it yet.
I'm already doing it. Just
the fuck?
Just be. Why aren't you at our objective? Isn't that where we're going?
Because I was doing another objective.
What objective? Would you get sidetracked on?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume you were not doing anything then.
What?
You can't trick me.
That's a very, very fair assumption.
Yeah.
I don't like how you use my reputation to make educated guesses about my behavior.
Yeah, completely accurate assumptions based on previous observations. This is weird because
I've the teleporter up to you.
Yeah, I think so. Because we have the final teleporter unlocked. Even though we missed like 5 on the way there. And also the one that's halfway down the list is like one platform away from the one that's the last one on the list, so I don't know what this list means. It's gonna be a hell of a time trying to navigate this map. Because I don't know how I'm gonna tell where to go. Because like they're just all
they're all islands.
Similar,
they're, like, totally isolated from each other.
Yeah, there are a bunch of similar nonsense names that are all floating islands in the middle of an area. So it's not like the lava island and the ice island. So it's like I don't know how I'm gonna tell which teleporter to go to later.
God damn it!
I don't understand how to fight these guys. Apparently, I don't really understand what I'm doing.
Okay, well that's why you needed to wait for me.
I went to our pre-agreed objective, and then you weren't here.
I know.
What?
So you should have waited for me. It's not my fault I was late.
Oh, you gotta shoot their dangles. Gotcha.
Of course you do. They kill everything in this game. If there's a
the
dangle, you
dangles
must
look
shoot.
weird in this game.
I have no dangle and I must shoot.
I have no dangle and I must goo.
Lost all your progress in the original Ori and couldn't continue the game, thus lost the entire thing. That sounds like it would suck. Was Ori one of those games that didn't even have an autosave?
Ori and the Blind Forest, I think, had an autosave that was one file.
Oh no!
So if you got stuck, you were fucked. And people keep doing.
God,
people keep doing that where there's games where you can't manually save and you also can't save in multiple slots. So if anything goes wrong, you can be permanently fucked. Andrew had that. He tried playing Ori. He was all psyched because he liked the first Ori game, and then when I gave him. I got 2 press copies eventually of Ori 2, so I gave him one to stream. And he streamed for 1 session, and within that 1 session, he got permanently stuck, and was gonna have to start the whole game over. And I think he just never did.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I do remember him talking about that happening too a little bit.
And they're getting aggressive now that we're close.
Wisps.
Yeah, you liked the first one, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's
part of it was kind of the novelty of the fact that I knew a lot of the people involved with the project.
Yeah. The sequel
They
is
were my childhood friends.
More of the first one.
I'm not surprised.
It doesn't really have that much. It gives you the bash ability much faster, so you spend the whole game doing it. And then they add new layers. I got a little frustrated because there's 2 different buttons that both do a variation of like do the weird bounce jump off of a thing. But you have to like memorize which one affects what, because like one of them's like the environmental one of them's like the enemy one, and the split can feel arbitrary sometimes. So you kind of like have like jump sequences where you fuck up because like, oh, I pressed LB when I was supposed to press RB. And you're like, I started all over.
You just remember that one of them has the meats and the other doesn't.
But other than that, like, yeah, it's like it's more Ori. Let's see.
Oh, I think that's all the time we have. We're able to squeeze in an hour on a day of incredible technical problems and disasters.
Let's close out by crafting the thing.
Okay, sounds good.
You can craft an upgrade if you wanna.
Should we try to focus on wrapping this up earlier, or like soon, and then switching over to Halo, or are you in a? I'm just wondering if you're in a rush to do Halo 2 or not.
No, we'll just do it when this one's over.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll always have a list of next games to play. I have
Final Fantasy 7.
It's so fucking complicated that I have like a list of games to play per person that I'm currently playing games with, that are like suited, that are like tailored towards the particular person and the style of streams we do.
I'm not surprised.
So I've got like Andrew games and Stephanie games and Bird games that are different types of games.
What are Bird games?
Usually games where we can fuck off.
Okay, good. What are Andrew games?
So far MMOs and stuff. And Stephanie, for Stephanie, it's like local co-op games. Like with you, it's like I try not to do like, say, a CRPG. After the one time we tried doing that, and you were like, oh my god, when is this game over?
Which game was that?
So it's like, maybe
I don't remember which game that was.
It was Divinity.
To be fair, okay,
this point-
was a circumstance.
So for CRPGs, it'll probably be Kernel, maybe? Not that
Yeah,
co-op
that would make
CRPGs
sense.
happen much anyway.
Yeah.
But, although, yeah, Divinity 3 and Wasteland 3, I might be talking to Kernel about those. Or Andrew. I think I might be able to get it. Like, Andrew doesn't inherently play that kind of game, but I think he might be cool with them in a co-op context. So I'll
I'd
see.
be down to play Wasteland. I was a big fan of Wasteland 2.
Did you play Wasteland 2?
Yeah, a fair amount. I didn't stream it or record it or anything. This was a long time ago. But I liked it.
That's the most popular video on my channel.
I know, because every time I'm scrolling through YouTube, it gets recommended to me.
It's just the same same video again.
The very first episode of your Wasteland series pops up like every single time I'm scrolling through YouTube to look at dank memes.
Algorithms are weird. That video got shared by Brian Fargo.
Nice.
The internet's weird. My life's weird.
Yeah.